Well, by Vectron's Golden Wings, welcome to the Stratosphere Lounge episode number 70. Episode number 70. I'm your host, Bill Whittle. It's great to be here. We had a very busy week last week. We didn't get a chance to do the show because I had the big old firewall to get out. So that was that. And I've got the pretty bad case of bedhead today. I didn't have a chance to get any product in there. It's kind of rolled out, it's kind of, never know. Yeah, we could do Vectron all day, man. This sketch comedy team of Mitchell and Webb, I just think they're brilliant, and I've been posting it on the Facebook page on Mitchell and Webb Monday, and they did a sketch called Vectron. It's a sci-fi kind of a sketch was actually much deeper than that. And everybody here in the comments section, if you get to watch the show live, was doing their Hail Vectron thing coming in. So by Vectron's kindly claw, welcome for Vectron. Brilliant stuff. The one I'm going to post next week is just shockingly clever. I love those guys. Never heard of them. I just stumbled on them. Anyway, got a lot to cover today. Got some great questions as usual. It's going to be kind of a standard highest rated show. But we promised you a home movie, so we're going to do that. We got some of that to show you in a minute. So let's just get a quick update on where things are strategically before we go into our questions for episode 70. Ay, caramba. As I said, I've been saying for weeks, if not months now, there's a lot of stuff coming and a lot of stuff that's in flux. And you always kind of assume that things are just going to resolve themselves all at once, but that's not how it happens. One plate kind of stabilizes and so on. So the short form is, the one thing I really couldn't talk about until we got it done was obviously signed a deal with Truth Revolt to do a firewall a week. So that is not members-only content because somebody else is paying for it. But I just am very, very happy about that. I really admire those guys, Jeremy, Ben Shapiro. Clavin got there to make sure that, kind of warm up the audience. So there's that. And I'm very, very happy to be there. For those of you who are curious or who have asked, doesn't change anything at PJTV. I continue with my same schedule there. So I've actually committed to really tripling my my major output, my long format output. It used to be one afterburner every other week, so that was 2 a month. That continues, one afterburner every other week. And then every week another firewall. So instead of 2 a month, I've actually got 6 that I have to get out. And I'm real happy about that. I really think I can do it. We're going to shoot 3 on Tuesday, firewalls. So get some in the bank. Got some fun stuff. I'll get to that a little bit later on in the show. One of the ones I want to do is going to be really kind of fun, I think. So somebody just in the comment section, what's Truth Revolt? Truth Revolt is a new website that's part of the David Horowitz Freedom Center, is launched by Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring. And they've just done gangbuster business. And very, very happy to be over there. Very happy to stay at PJTV as well. So we got that. And that deal took months, really, to get completely finalized. So anyway, I've had a couple of people say that the firewalls sound bad. I haven't detected any difference. I really don't. I play them on the speakers. They sound great to me. I've had a couple people making a comment about that. I really don't. I don't see it. I mean, I'm not going to deny it because the pilot report's always right. But I play them back and they seem absolutely fine to me. So I'm going to have to go take a look at them again. As I said, they seem pretty good. But Truth Revolt is a website, just truthrevolt.com, and they're kind of an aggressive, sort of a young kind of punch back twice as hard site, kind of an answer to Media Matters. So I'm very happy to be there. And they're carrying the brand because they're actually pay me for them. So that's how I can manage to do them. So that took months to get that news out. One of the things that we learned, that I learned especially, just really burned into Skull with the launch, several months ago, was I really have a tendency to be over-optimistic and over-enthusiastic about things, needless to say. And everything always takes longer than I thought. So I'm gonna be taking this next step, the next few steps, kind of like this. I feel like right now I've got certain balls in the air that I'm juggling. So I added the Truth Revolt thing, and now I got those things going. I got Truth Revolt more or less stabilized. The extra firewall, it's a lot of work, and once that output is stabilized and it's being delivered on time and we've got some some regularity. For instance, the first firewall took 5 solid days to produce. The second one took 5 hours because we had all the presets. Starting to get a hang on that, and I don't want to get overextended as I usually do. So we're getting the firewalls out routinely now, one a week. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving into our new office space. We're still just negotiating the last part of the lease. But I've got a walkthrough. I promised you guys a home movie, so I've got like a 6-minute walkthrough on video that I can play for you in just a minute. Once we get that, before we get into the office, we probably won't move in there until probably 10th or 15th of June. Starting next week, we're going to start shooting. We're going to shoot 5 episodes of 2 new shows that will eventually be for members only, but there will also be a public version of them. So just so you know what's coming up, we're going to shoot a show called Time Over Target, which we talked about here on the Stratosphere Lounge. Got the name from somebody on the Stratosphere Lounge. And Time Over Target is going to be where I basically take a question on just about anything from members, and I'll do 3 minutes on it with a countdown clock. And we'll shoot that twice a week so that we can stay on the news cycle. We'll shoot 3 on one day, 2 on another. But they'll be loaded and ready, and we'll have them up so that they'll be released every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So you'll be able to get daily commentary from me in the mornings. And then we're going to also shoot a show called, I think we're going to call it Bill Me, Bill/me. And we'll probably use Google Hangouts. And that's going to be a chance for members to come in on webcam, and rather than talking about issues, we just talk about anything we want to for 15 minutes, just do split screen. So what I plan to do in the next week or so is to get 1 full week of all of those up. That's 5 of one and 5 of the other. It's 10 episodes. Get them up there and ready to go. And then when we've got the means to be on schedule and really humming, then we'll basically do a giant, re-release or repush. As I said, I have this problem. I have to provide content for people who are paying. And so the good news is, though, for members will be able to see both Time Over Target, 3 minutes every day, and a Bill Me episode, probably 15 minutes every day. And that'll be just for members. But on Friday afternoon, we're going to edit down the best of Time Over Target, and we'll release that on Saturday, which means that everybody will be able to see the best of the previous week. And on Sunday, we'll release the best of Bill Me segments. So that's the best compromise I can come up with right now. We're going to start getting this thing loaded, and this time, as opposed to last time, this time we're not opening the doors to the store until the merchandise is on the shelves. We learned a little lesson from the previous attempt, and in fact the one before that too. So we're going to get everything in there, ready to go, online, ready to pop, and then we'll make an announcement, and people will come in and get the chance to see what members-only content looks like for free, and then we'll just do it. We're really getting ready to really up it. So the short form is, starting 2 weeks ago, my long format commentary goes from 2 afterburners a month to 2 afterburners plus 4 firewalls. So that's good for everybody, hopefully. In addition to all the PJTV trifectas and hot seats and things that I do with Clavin down there, I'm also going to be releasing twice a day daily content, and then highlights of those on the weekends. And I've got a little help, so, we'll get there. So anyway, that's the plan. And I'm going to play for you now a walkthrough of our office space. Now, the audio is really bad. We shot it on an iPhone, kind of on the spur of it, and a lot of walls. Oh, and by the way, somebody mentioned something. I just saw a comment coming up. Before we open the doors for the members-only thing, we will do one more thing, and this probably won't happen for at least another 2 weeks, maybe 3. We're going to do a show called Speakeasy, and we've already checked into theater rental space here in North Hollywood, San Fernando Valley. That is going to be, I think that's going to be breakout TV. Speakeasy is going to be a show where we're going to rent a theater, maybe a 40-seat theater, maybe a 90-seat theater, depending on how many people we get, and we're going to shoot it, let's say on probably a Wednesday, Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And there'll be live audience, which will be you if you're in the neighborhood. We'll send it out to members and to Facebook fans alike. And we'll put a room full of happy people who are all friends in there, and we'll have a snack bar, and then at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a set. It's really just going to be a kind of a Twilight Zone sort of living room with just a couple of couches, comfy chairs, a couple of lamps, but no set. It's not supposed to look real. And then we're going to come out one by one. I'll come out, introduce everybody, and you guys will be in the audience. And it'll probably be 5 people. And if I have my choice, the first episode would probably be, just so you get a taste, right? It'd be, I'll be there for every one of them. And maybe the first show will be me, Andrew Clavin, Jeremy Boring, Nick Searcy, and Lyda Loudon. And all of us, with the exception of Lyda Loudon, will be drinking beer and scotch or whatever the hell we else want to. And the whole purpose of this show, as I've said many, many times, is it's not just going to be a panel show. Andrew, what do you think about the latest situation? No, it's going to be what your friends, this is how we talk to each other. It's how we talk to each other. There's a lot of interrupting, a lot of, towel snapping, a lot of, you're out of your mind, nobody listens to you anyway. You're worthless and weak. You do nothing. You are nothing. You sit in this room all day and play that sick electric twanger. I carried an M16 and you carry that guitar. Greatest monologue of all time. Anyway, so that's going to be a lot of fun too. And that'll go, since we'll shoot that once a month, because that's a big shoot, but we'll shoot it once a month. And we're going to ask 8 questions from the audience. We're not going to know what they are. People bring a question. We get to pick somebody in the audience. They're going to ask a question. We'll do 15 minutes on it. That makes it a 2-hour night. And it means 8 segments, which means 2 a week, 1 for members and 1 for the public. Happy days. So we're going to have a lot of stuff on the boards. Now, in order to do this, we got to get something bigger than this office. The Stratosphere Lounge that we're sitting in now is 268 square feet. It's an edit bay, basically. We've obviously, with the launch of the website, we've had things like, we have T-shirts and we have all sorts of other product and stuff, and we got to have a place to put that. We need to shoot this daily content. We need a room to do that in. So we've been looking around and we found some real estate, some commercial real estate, and hopefully this will play okay. I checked it earlier, seemed to work. So I am going to play this for you. And again, apologies in advance for the audio. It was really hissy. I took some of the hiss out, and it sounds a little odd, but hopefully you'll be able to get most of it. So it's a 5.5-minute walkthrough. This is the property that we're going to be looking at, and away we go. And we're back. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's just reload it again. Played a second ago, and it didn't play then. So let's just improvise, because this is, as we well know, folks, ladies and gentlemen, the Stratosphere Lounge is, in fact, the worst produced show on the internet. And it didn't play because I turned the RAID drive off, and the reason I turned that drive off was because it makes a lot of noise. Hopefully it won't crash Ustream, but let me go turn that drive back on because I forgot I put it over there. Don't move. Anybody stay right where you are. I'm just going over here. Nobody panic. That's the main thing, is not to panic. Oh, gosh. Yep, awkward. Exactly. That's okay. That's okay. It's coming. Let's get that baby spooled up. It's never easy. Life is never easy. Here it comes. Anyway, it sure is a great space, and we're really looking forward to it because we, I don't know, I got a really good feeling about this place. I saw a lot of commercial property, And this one I liked very, very much. Very much. So I'm going to hit the play button again, and if this... Good Lord. Okay, well, you can hear me, right? So we are going to reboot this baby and try it again. Everybody stay calm. We'll be right back.